Take 5 with Ricovibes, the ultimate in entertainment. Live interviews, social commentary, and so much more. Go tell somebody you're now locked into Take 5 with Ricovibes. This episode of Take 5 with Ricovibes is brought to you by...
Hey yo, listen up. Y'all remember the 90s? The era of neon windbreakers, cassette tapes, and endless fun. Well, it's time to relive those golden days that stuck in the 90s Atlanta. For the past 5 years, we've brought you back to the 90s. With the biggest, baddest, hypest party in the city. Stuck in the 90s. Saturday, January 25th. Celebrating our 5-year anniversary. Entertainment by from New York City. DJ Polish, KRD, and Back to Basic, alongside Atlanta Generals Juggler and John Wayne, Proper English, and One Drop Sound. All happening at Essence Lounge, 5439 Riverdale Road in Atlanta, from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Saturday, January 25th. Get tickets now at StuckInThe90sOfficial.com.
What's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Ricovibes, and welcome to another edition of Take 5. I got a special guest in the building from New York City, Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, man.
Because, we always think everybody's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Not Queens, not Bronx.
Not Queens, not Bronx. All right, Brooklyn. Riggo Suave.
Yes.
What's up, man?
Yeah, man.
You know, when I first started Natural Vibes, my name was Rico Suave.
Rico Suave.
Yeah,
That's
until I changed it to Rico Vibes. Ricovibes. So.
See, we would have been.
I worked in corporate America, so, at the time the song... Rico Suave, that song was popular.
The Suave Mente.
The Suave Mente, right.
Yeah,
So it's popular. So, but what's up with you? How do you get your name?
Well, my name actually originally comes from my father, because he's a DJ. So my father's name is DJ Riggo. And it also comes from my real name, because my real name is Rigoberto.
Okay. Yeah. What national? You're Trinidad.
Panamanian.
Oh, you're Panamanian.
I'm not Trinidad.
I don't know why I learned something. I learned something
new. Why this interview is needed.
Thought for all these years I've known of you, I thought you was Trinidadian.
You know, I have people that come up to me like I have like my family, Panamanian, my cousins and them, who would be at their job and stuff like that, and people would be telling them like, yeah, I grew up with you in Trinidad, boy. Well, I'm to you, boy. Me and Riggo went to school.
Are you serious?
And that is my blood cousin. And they're telling my blood cousin that. Seriously.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, were you born in Panama?
No. Okay. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. Okay. But
Panamanian parents.
My mother, my father, whole background is Panamanian.
So there's no Trini whatsoever.
No Trini.
Okay, so we got that. We got that out.
No Trini.
Wow. Okay, so obviously your father was a DJ.
Yeah.
When did
he still DJs till this day?
Really?
Yes.
Here in
New York City. Okay. Yes, but in the Panamanian community.
Gotcha. So you speak Spanish?
Not fluent, but I understand more.
Gotcha.
So like sometime I'll be there and they talking shit. You know?
I got you. So obviously then your parents didn't object when you wanted to further.
No, not at all. Gotcha. My mom, my pops, they always pushed me to do whatever I wanted to do. Gotcha. Originally, before I was DJing, they used to call me the little Mark Anthony.
Really?
Yeah, because I used to sing. Before I started DJing, so like
I can't even picture. I can't even picture that, bro.
Serious, like I will see if my mom still got like the video footage, and maybe you could clip it in and stuff.
Yeah.
Like look, my cousin right there, he can tell you seriously. Like I was the little Mark Anthony of the Panamanian scene.
So DJing wasn't your first love then, in terms of the entertainment business.
No, because like in the Panamanian community, we have a lot of like traditional stuff that we do. So it have something called like a traditional dance called Tipico. I used to be a part of that. It has the banda, which is the marching band. I used to be a part of that as well. So all of these things brought me up to, and the music been there because I'm seeing my father doing it.
Right.
And one day, this is how I originally started singing, because he was DJing somewhere, and I just went and picked up the mic and started singing the Mark Anthony song. And what was the biggest thing about it with me is I could not speak Spanish, but I could sing the song word for word.
In Spanish? Wow. Which song was it? Do you remember?
I had a couple. I used to sing like Severa. I used to sing... What's the Mark Anthony song I really used to sing?
Wouldn't have been your sanctum because it's in English, so...
I can't even remember. Yeah, but it's a throwback.
It was you were 7.
7.
Wow.
7, 8. So when I started taking off with the DJing thing was like 9, 10 years old.
Okay.
Like, I'm glad my cousin here because he could like attest to
remind
this.
you.
Also like remind him being here is like bringing up memories. Like, I was so wanting to do this. Like, when they used to come over my house for like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and we always used to be together. So they would come over. When they come over, like, my mother and father cannot throw out no box because I used to take those and pretend like that's my sound system. So I will have mad boxes, different sizes, and that's my speakers. The same way how my pops have his equipment in the garage, in the basement of our house. Yo, I would cry when they throwing out boxes and things like that. And they will come and be laughing at me like, hey, fake DJ. I will have a radio just playing tapes and I'm there. So if anybody, you used to live in New York?
Yeah, I used to live in
All right. You remember Sunny Dale?
Yeah. Yeah, down off of Linden Boulevard. Yeah.
Right.
Pennsylvania.
You remember the ice creams that they used to sell the tub?
Yeah.
Those used to be my records, the covers. Wow. Seriously, remember that?
Wow.
I used to have a whole, bro, when I tell you I had like 5 crates, that's my records, and I'm toting them, and I used to, this is when computers just came out, so I used to make fake flyers and all of this, yo.
Wow.
And I don't have no CD player, no nothing, I don't have no mixing, no nothing. All of this is me pretending.
You have a vivid imagination.
Seriously, this is what I was doing.
Wow.
So then after, when I got serious on the music, because my pops took me out and I just started mixing and stuff like that. And he like, all right, you gonna come with me and play. So I went out with him and played. And the people was like, nah, man, you're something better than you, boy. Right? You had to bring all the man.
So this was a Panamanian party?
Yes.
Gotcha.
This is all Panamanian events. So I'm so short, I got to stand up on the crate to...
Right, to meet the turntables.
You feel me?
And this was this records?
Yes, this is vinyl at this time.
Gotcha.
This is vinyl. So turntables, we doing that. And then, you know what's crazy? In my family, like his father used to DJ as well. My uncle in Panama, they used to be on radio stations. So the music thing
runs in the family.
Yeah, it just trickled out.
Gotcha. Did you ever think of, before the music thing, did you ever think of anything you wanted to do in corporate America, let's say, other than just the music entertainment business?
I had a couple of jobs. If this didn't work, I would have been doing elevators.
Elevators?
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah. I would have been putting elevators up in buildings from scratch.
Okay, wow.
And that is where I was going because my uncle has a whole construction company and all of that stuff. So I literally was going that route. And I had my son. So it was like, what are we going to do?
Yeah, you gotta make money.
So my mom was on some, I call your uncle. You have a job. You better go and do that. Right. Because it's not like she didn't believe in the music. Right. Nobody thought like at that time. Like now, where the music is and DJing is, back then, your parents was not want to hear you talking about being no full-time DJ. Nope. You better go and look for a job.
I don't even think that was an idea in anybody's head at that point.
Yeah. I have my uncles and aunts who used to be, my uncle that owned the construction company. I remember he used to be like, you can't doing that shit. Come on, do a real work. That's how they used to carry on with me. And I used to be like, I'm determined to do this. That's all I'm doing.
Wow. Do you remember your first gig outside of the Panamanian community?
All right. Well, you know what's crazy? I would always do we would do small events. We would do our own stuff then with Pantry Vibes and all of that. But I can't even remember the first dance I did outside of the Panamanian thing.
Your gig, remember when you started DJing on a radio station?
Well, that I could say, it could be that.
That was outside of the
That was outside. Okay.
That was like your first Trinity market.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So basically, that I could say that going into the market of soca, hard body, the way how that happened, right? In New York, they had the underground radio stations, right? 104.7, 107.9.
Steely Station.
Yeah, Wagwan Radio.
Yeah.
So At the time, they had this station called Big Radio 95.1. Right? This was Shell Cartel, GB God Bless, couple of people. Something happened with them. They end up breaking up, and 107.9 Flavor Station came about.
Okay. So
what happened is they were doing a live broadcast on a Sunday night, because every Sunday they would do Sunday Slam at Cafe Omar. So 107.9 Shell Cartel, and I'm listening to them doing the live. And prior to 107.9, I was like, I would listen to those stations like clockwork and go back downstairs and mix and practice.
Okay.
That's why I could talk Trini
Right.
just like that. Like, boy, you just talk like that. Right. And I sung like a Trini because, when I say like, you see how somebody would study for a test to be a lawyer or something? I studied that culture so hard. Pause. I studied the culture like so much to the T that like by the time I got to when I heard them live, they were at Cafe Omar, and I live 4 blocks away from Cafe Omar.
Okay.
So this was a night. Me and my sister I'm downstairs, I'm playing music, and she was downstairs doing some architect work, like cutting out the she was doing her, because she wanted to be an architect. So she was doing her carvings and stuff like that. And they was live on the air. And I'm like, Sheeta. My mom upstairs sleeping. We in the basement. I'm like, Sheeta, I'm dead ass about to go over there and ask them if I could play, At this time, I'm 14. Dead serious. 14 years old. My sister like, if you want to go, I'm going to hold you down. This time it's CD, so I have a big ass case like this. That the one that you remember, the one that the roll one, the big silver one with the little, right?
Yep.
But I had a small, the 3, the one that had the 3. What? I packed up some shit in that. Went there. I walked to the door. Walked in. The security looking at me like, where your ID? I said, listen, I'm trying to audition as a DJ. I just want to play and prove myself because I want to be on the radio. If I play shit, I'm out of here.
Wow.
If I play good, y'all let me. The security and them and the guys that was looking at me like,
that is kind of bold.
What the fuck going on with this youth man? And that's how they talk, like, what to this youth man, man? So now they call it everybody. They call this one, that one, that one. And I'm dead ass. Like, if I play shit, I'm out of here. They're like, nah, man, lay it, boy. Come, let you go. Bro, I sat down on the stage the whole night. They didn't let me play a fucking song. So when it reached like 2, because I wanted to do early warm-up, because, mind you, this is 10 o'clock in the night. Mm-hmm. So I'm there, it's 1. I'm like, shit, what if my mom...
Wake up
and... What? All right. 2 o'clock, I say, I tap this dude. The dude name is Muffman. Tap him. I say, I gotta go, man. I got school in the morning. He was like, don't worry yourself. Give me your number. And this time I ain't even had no cell phone. I gave him my house number. The house number. Yeah. Right? Gave him the house number. Bro, so I'm there. I'm telling them I'm hyped. Boy, 2 weeks pass.
No call.
3 weeks pass. No call. One day, I just hear my mom, Junior! Them calling you from the radio station! Pick up. This is Muffman. We want you to come in right now. And, I'm getting pulled.
So they've never heard you play before?
Never heard me play. Wow. Never heard me play. Remember, there's no Instagram, no for them to check up, nothing. So they have not heard me play yet.
Wow.
Right? All right. I go on. There was a Muffman there. It was a Mafia there. They gave me the address. I pull up, bro. I feel like it's the day right now. I am nervous. My mom dropped me there. I go downstairs in the station. The man like, all right, go ahead. When I start talking.
This is live on the air.
Live on the air. And the stations used to turn on from 6 o'clock till midnight or 1 o'clock.
Right.
When I turn on and they start, because at that time I wasn't even MCing. I was no MC. I never used to MC neither. All I do was DJ. Wow. So a lot of people got that twisted. Some people be like, when that's like so much story. When I split from Pantrin and I started to DJ by myself again, people used to come up to me like, yeah, boy, you practice, you're real good, boy. I see how you... And I'm like, bro, you don't know I've been playing before I got a DJ to actually play. Right. The only reason why I had to pick up the mic is because out of all of us, I is the one. Fuck it, I go do it. So, well, back to what I was saying, right? So basically, we went on the radio, started at 6. When I start to play, all of the DJs, the owner of the station is like, yo, who the fuck is that, boy? That youth man bad. And I just mix in. Bro, they made me play from 6 to midnight. Straight.
6 hours.
6 hours straight. That's how I got into this market.
Wow.
Just like that. 6 hours straight, bro. They kept switching MCs and I just juggling. The whole of Panama calling down the radio station. Hey, I want to pick up Riggo. Hey, Riggo. Wow. Because it was a big win for Panama. Because the only other person that we had representing Panama in the soca market was Redline Productions. Big Nito. And rest in peace to DRM. Right? They was the original ones from 103.1. So 103.1 Bashment Radio, that's the original pirate underground station in New York City.
Gotcha.
For soca.
Right.
Wagwan is dancehall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, yeah.
Wow.
6 hours straight.
What year was that?
Bro. Jesus Christ. I don't, this had to be like
2004.
Yeah. Up there. Up in them time there.
Gotcha.
04.
Because I started following you from Pantrin Vibes.
Right.
No, I'm lying.
That's before. I think it's
before.
like 2000. No. It can't be 2000. It's 2002, 2003.
2003.
Because you know how I know? The year 2000. This is what my sister always been listening to soca.
It was 2003. We was freshmen in high school.
Correct.
Okay.
So check this.
Wow, 21 years. Wow.
In 2000, my father took us on a bus ride, a Trini bus ride. We the only Panamanians on the bus, right? A bus ride going from New York to Toronto for Caribana.
Okay.
Right? So my sister always used to listen to soca, and I used to be like, get out of here with that, because I am a Spanish salsa man. You understand? I'm going playing Panamanian parties. So the couple of soca I go play, yeah, we go play the calypso, the older one. But I'm a salsa man. You mad? I don't want to hear about that. The salsa. What up to you? Wow. Yeah, serious. Right? So we went on that bus ride, and I could tell you the song. Bungie is up, don't fit. What's up fit? Why I fit? Rising fit. They was playing one, and the mix was made by Musical Mix in New York. Musical Mix from New York, Marlon. Oh yeah, there's musical mixing up, and all of them power tunes from that year. When I came back from that was it. That's what made me started to go in on soca and listen to soca and practice it. And then I found 103, the station. Gotcha. And that's what made me tap into learning. Hey, what God? Oh, like I wish I could find them demo tapes to make y'all hear how I used to sound originally. Try to talk Trinity.
Wow. How did Pantrin Vibe drop into that mix?
So so Fireman, it started really with another member that his name is DJ Links, aka Swanky Vibes now. He in Boston now. But me and him was in junior high school together in Walt Whitman. Right? And I saw him because anytime they do Panamanian functions, we go see them. So I saw him, and when I went to the school, oh shit, yo, what up, Broom? We link up, me and him become real cool. Then I find out that he does DJ as well. So, oh God, that is it. Bam. So we start linking up. He introduced me to Fireman. Mm-hmm. Fireman is a year younger than us. So when I met him, we was freshmen in junior high. And then Fireman came, when we went to 7th grade, Fireman came in 6th grade.
Gotcha.
You understand?
Gotcha.
So all of us end up linking up. Then we went to Panama with the band, all of that. So all of this right now, we still not pantering, This is us just gelling and making the bond. So we making a bond, so we good like that. All right. Fast forward to Fireman, his brother was playing for a sound called Rhythm International on the same radio station. So I was basically DJ Muffman DJ.
Gotcha.
Muffman, when he find me, that is it there. He just lay back. Yeah, Riggo. So they used to call me Riggo Star.
Oh, okay.
Riggo Star. Because my name was DJ Riggo Jr. Gotcha. My pops is DJ Riggo. Gotcha. I'm DJ Riggo Jr. Them like, but you can't use that on the radio, man. DJ Riggo Jr. What, man? Riggo Star, man. You're bad, man.
Right.
All right. So, after so he was playing for a sound called Rhythm International, and we covered a shift. I covered a shift, me and Muffman covered a shift Thursday 6 to 9, and they would usually play Thursday 9 to 12. I never even knew his brother was playing with the sound. Because you know how the underground radio, you go in with your time, when your time done, you off. You're not going to see that man unless he play after you.
Right.
You understand? Or before you.
Before you, right.
You understand? All right, boom. So, filling in the slot. When the door bust for the next DJ to come in, I see his brother. I'm like, what the fuck you doing there? Yeah, I play for... I'm like, all right, cool. Bam. So now I link up Fireman. Like, yo, bro, I saw your brother, this, that, and the third. You got to come out. So they end up... At this time now, I'm inside. Every Sunday, I'm playing early warm-up 10 to 1 in Cafe Omar. On the live broadcast on the street.
Right.
So it's me playing, Muffman on the mic.
Wow.
Every Sunday. This is 14, 15. Every Sunday.
So you're still in school, obviously.
Still in school. Leaving the club.
Going to school.
And going to school, bro.
Wow.
Bro, going to school. Dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So, end up linking. So they end up coming to Cafe Omar to the Sundays. Him, Lazy, the brother, all of them. And I'm playing the 10 to 1 slot and shit like that. And I'm like, yo, because I know how bad all of us is. And I'm seeing it had a sound came out called Elegant Sound, Star Kid and Babyface. Right? So they was running the road. And at the time, like, yo, I want to, like, I'm a person that, bro, I know how great I am. So I want to, it's not like I'm envying them or saying I'm better than them, but I know I could do that same kind of vibe.
Right.
Just give me the opportunity and let me put my team together.
Right.
And I needed a team. There's no way I could have been Riggo Suave alone and knock through that gate.
Gotcha.
At all. I needed to be a team. I needed a man juggling back there, and I need to be in the front because I know the vision of what I need to say, how we need to move, what we need to do. You just need to play. And I know you could real play. So I know you good.
Right. You trust him.
Right.
Gotcha.
So we end up talking about that. I linked him. I'm like, yo, bro, let's put this shit together. He came by my crib. I was like, yo, it was me and him first. I had a conversation with him. At this time, me and my cousins, my cousin and my cousin Moody, I call him Moody, Daryl, right? We had a sound called ENY Productions. That was our sound.
Gotcha.
You understand? So I taught my cousin how to play. The only person I ever taught in life how to play music. I can't even teach my son how to play music. I don't have no patience. I don't know yo, what are you doing? Do mix it like that.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
He's yo. When he showed me that he wanted to DJ, he told me today, what time is it? 2:45. I was like, all right. And he left my crib. The next day when he came back, I gave that nigga a whole CD case. Like, you want a DJ here? Bam. I compiled all of my music and gave him a case. Like, all right, you gonna play. And
that was it.
That was it. Till this day, he still DJs as well. Panamera. Ugly Bunny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the pan trend, I guess, because you're Panamanian.
Right.
So
Panama,
that's where the pan come from.
And we're taking over the Trinidad scene.
Okay.
With vibes. Pantrin vibes.
Vibes.
So
Okay.
Pantrin vibes as well came from Lazy Eye and Fireman's older brother, because that was the sound that they,
Gotcha.
the name that they had,
Gotcha.
right? So when we was coming out, we like, yo, we need a bad name. We need a name. That was the name.
Wow. How long did you play? Oh, do you still play for Pantrin Vibes? I should ask.
Oh, nah. Pantrin Vibes is
That's
yeah.
done. Okay. How long was that around?
Boy.
10, 15 years.
10, yeah, it was a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
That's what really started, like, when people really started hearing about Riggo, Suave, and Pantrin Vibes. It was through Pantrin Vibes.
Pantrin Vibes.
Yeah.
Because that's how I saw
There
it.
would be no Riggo Suave without the Pantrin Vibes in this market here. Like the Panamanian market, yeah. For Pantrin, don't have nothing to do with that. But here in this scene, nobody all over the world. I gotta pay homage to Fireman and Lazy and Pana Links, everybody, Baja the Great, Scratchman, everybody who, you know, helped, because I wouldn't be here without them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Serious thing. Like, we had a little vision. We was going for the goal, and we actually, like, we made it.
Don't forget about Jeff.
And Jeff. Big up Jeff.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he was.
How did you get the name Stage God? Obviously, because you was in front, the MC.
So
I would imagine.
The Stage God thing came about when the split happened from Pantrin Vibes, and I was just looking. I wasn't even looking for nothing. Like, Stage God came up because Steely went on. This is when they had the radio station Mix 96 in Miami, because when the split happened, we split in August, and Miami is right there in October.
Right.
So I dropped the name, and I coming out by myself, playing by myself, talking by myself. Everybody used to seeing me and Fireman. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, also, what I'm not saying, it's not like we had any problems or anything. Fireman got sick.
Gotcha.
So that's the reason why the whole scene happened. And at that time, I still was, No, I'm saying it wrong. You see, now that you have me thinking, right? When Fireman did get sick, I continued to carry the name Pantrin Vibes for like a good year and a half. Yeah. I was still playing the sound as Pantrin Vibes, but by myself.
Gotcha.
You know? And then after a while, you know, I don't know, I can't even remember what really took place. I think I just end up saying, you know, like, I'm doing it by myself. Let me do my thing. So then when we went to Miami that year, Steely goes on the radio and is like, yeah, you see Riggo Suave? I him name Stage God. And and going off on the radio. So I just took the name, and what Stage God was supposed to be, it was supposed to be Stage Gods, because I wanted it to be a movement. You see how they got like the union, or they got this and that? I wanted it to be a union of DJs. Like, we are Stage Gods. When we come on the fucking stage, it's not normal.
Gotcha.
So I wanted everybody to be playing the Stage God. So that year in Miami, everybody was Stage God. Steely, Elegance, everybody was Stage God that year.
Okay.
It just stuck on me, like everybody just start calling, hey boy, Stage God, boy. And it just stuck on me. I never called myself the Stage God. I wanted it to be a movement, a team of DJs.
But it fits. I mean, you know, it's like, I can't look at you and not think Stage God. It fits.
That's crazy.
It fits.
And then like the little drop, the Stage God.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So certain things just marked it. And
When
a lot
did
of
you
people
start-
don't know that drop is lyrical.
Oh, really?
A lot of people think that's skinny. That's lyrical.
It sounds like Skinny.
That's lyrical.
When did you start traveling to all? Because you're one of the most booked, and I don't want to call you a soca DJ because you fluent and play everything.
Yeah.
Just as good as soca.
Yeah.
But when did you start traveling to all these carnivals and stuff? Like, you were one of those DJs that they have to have you at carnivals.
Again, the same thing after, like, again, remember, I sit down and I'm studying the culture and what's happening. So I'm hearing on the radio, yeah, we go in Miami Carnival. We go in Trinidad. We go in here. So I'm like, yo, we have to do that eventually. We have to do that eventually. So what happened is, I said, all right, go in Trinidad. I was real, me and Babyface Elegance, Hyper Leon, Hyperactive, Chow, all of us went to Trinidad. They used to go to Trinidad all the time. Super Roy, all of them used to go Trinidad all the time. So for the first time, I'm like, yo, bro, y'all niggas know I'm not from down there. What are we doing? But I want to go.
Right.
So I went down there, and this I feel they go get vexed with this part, but I'm telling the truth. We went down there, and they showing me the ropes. And, you know, we go in, and they're buying tickets to go in parties and stuff. And I'm like, what the mother can't going on here, right? I'm like, yo, bro, y'all supposed... So we going in the dance and thing, and I'm like, bro, why? So y'all come here every year, and y'all don't want to play up there, bro? You see that fucking stage? You see how big that is? Oh, they don't want to play. Nah, boy, it's real thing. I said, what? All right. And the next year, I made sure that I get bookings to play in Trinidad.
Wow.
Once I say I'm going for something, I'm going for that. Nobody's stopping me from getting what I want, bro. You crazy? I want to play in Trinidad and Tobago Carnival. I feel like I am that good to play for the people.
Right.
Not because I just want to be there, because they got some DJs that just want to say, I'm there just to make a thing and I post this up. No, this is before social media, bro. Ain't nothing to post. I couldn't win off of that. I was investing. So I went down there, had like 2 boat rides. And I ain't make no money. I went down there and fuck up that boat ride to get me 4 more boat ride the next year. And it just keep adding on. Because when I go down there, I come here to prove that I need to be here. I want y'all to hire me back.
Right.
So I'm going to go mad. If I had to climb up on something, I'm climbing up on something. You're mad?
Are you still that hungry, you know,
I am.
At the level you're at now?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Okay. Wow.
I don't know. Anytime you lose that drive, I don't know how you could lose that drive, because I love music. I'm passionate about this. Like, so I'm not comfortable. Even like people would be like, yeah, boy, you're real big. No, I'm not big. We still got real thing to go. We big right here. This is right here.
Right, it's a tiny space. Yeah. I always tell people that too. You know, you're big in your city, but you have to be big outside. You gotta be.
I don't care. All with the traveling I'm doing, we still right here. That's how I look at it. That's my mentality.
Right. Other than your father, who did you look up to in terms of who was in the business of DJing?
Some names y'all not gonna know, but from the Panamanian community, DJ Coochie, DJ Lipton. DJ Mario.
Okay.
Those are the 3 guys that like coming up, because all right, at them time, remember, you have to have equipment to be a DJ them time there.
Yeah, you couldn't call yourself a DJ without equipment.
Right. So these guys, like, okay, so my pops is a different, and that's the reason why I feel like I was able to make it in the scene, because of my pops. My pops is just different. He's a man that everybody had that. He buying that and going with that. These niggas have the bowl system, the black and silver cases. This and my pops is still building his thing, and we go in and push him. My pops had car speakers custom built and put them on wheels sideways like this, bro. And that was our bass. That is how we playing. And I used to be tight, like, fuck, bro, why we gotta go with this fucking stupid beat? Accent, tight. But when we turn on, and this is circle line boat rides, the man breaking down upstairs. Them man pulling current. Them had the crong on. Them have this. We are QSC. We good. Them had the crong on 5,000. Crong 5,000. Oh God, the 1,200. And every minute they're locking off on them. And my pops downstairs, we still jabbing. Wow. So all them time, when I reached to this age now, like then I used to be like, we used to be getting, fuck man, this guy. Now I'm like, yo, I understand what he was doing. Yeah. Like another thing my pops used to do is, if it's a kid's party, because again, we're playing big people events. These are like weddings, christenings, you know what I'm saying? So when it's a kid's party, and I know it's a kid's party, I'm like, yeah, I could wear regular clothes. I have my Jordans, I would have. You're not wearing that. I still got to wear slacks and them thing like that. And you know what he telling me? You don't go to look like nobody else. You doing a job. You have to look presentable. And I never, all the time I used to be like, yo, tight. Or everybody know, don't go with none of the pantry members used to want to go with my pops to play because they know you have to put on slacks and things like that in it. He not playing that in it.
But it was a discipline. It was a discipline.
Exactly. So now to this day, when I see like what he was doing, I appreciate it. You think?
Right. I remember when I first heard about you, everybody told me that, you know, you got to listen to this man. It's you. He's a little steely.
Yeah. But you, and so now, right, I gave you the DJs from that. Right. In this scene here, Steely Bashman. Back to basic.
Yes.
See those two right there? It's a lot of others that influence like coming up from the radio station and stuff like that. But like just, I can't call, I have a whole Muff Mad. There's so many people I got influence from because remember, I'm not in the culture. So I got influence from all of the DJs around. Tony X, the GB God Bless, the Elegance when they was Star Kid and Face, like Rhythm International, Fabulous One, Executive, Super Roy, like, Hyper Leon, Spin City. Like, let me... Chow. Moving the same time with us. Yeah. Chow. Oh, like, the list goes on. Like, I used to... Everybody that was on them bootleg radio stations... Black Heart System. Everybody who was on them radio stations, I took a piece and learned the culture from them. Every DJ.
Did you... The fact that you're Panamanian and maybe folks who knew you're Panamanian, did you get a fight? Because they figured this is not a Trini, this is not a Jamaican.
I would honestly, when I was doing in the market, in the Trini stuff and stuff like that, a lot of Panamanian wasn't really in the soca,
right?
As much. Or if they were there, they wasn't identifying themselves like as Panamanian as much.
Gotcha.
Like Nori, nobody don't know Nori Panamanian.
I was telling somebody that last night. I said,
like nobody knows Nori is Panamanian full.
Yeah.
Again, so this is just, and that's just how Panamanians are. We just adapt and we like. I don't think I don't know. I don't want to say that. What I want to say, but I think like we the black skin of the Spanish.
Oh, the Spanish. Gotcha. Talk about the movies, and I know I told you I went to see you in a movie at I think Major Hype produced it.
Yeah.
How did you get into that? Or how did you get into acting?
Honestly, like I said, I used to do the singing, I used to do the dancing, all of that. Like I literally been looking up for the past 2 years, like looking into going into acting. I would like to do that because as you can see in the pandemic, you see the little shows and stuff that I could, you know what I'm saying? I'm just in the art.
Right.
I'm just talented, and there ain't no limit. So
you was funny in that movie too, by the way.
I saw he made a post on Instagram asking like he's looking for cast members, and I messaged him. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm serious about this. He was like, all right, cool. I got a spot for you. And that
was it.
Just so.
How did people, received you in that field?
I mean, I got good feedback from my family and stuff, but I don't think the movie went far for it to get, like viewed.
Yeah, gotcha.
But if anybody watch it, you can see. Yeah.
No, I watched it.
Because I was one of the main. Me and Chow was basically the main character in the thing, besides Major.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it was funny. Your role was
Terrence.
Everybody in the movie was cracking up.
Terrence.
Yeah.
I was a Gallus.
Yeah. Now I noticed that you, Chow, Kevin Crown, you guys formed like.
It's nothing. It's not no form, nothing.
Really?
We just real cool.
Okay. Because I see you travel a lot and you know.
Yeah, well, because of the pandemic,
right.
I think that's what really make people jealous and just put us together like that because of the pandemic. Because in the pandemic, we was endorsing each other. We was doing shows together, events together. Like we did 2 Zoom parties together. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody just kind of jealous together all the time, but we don't have no click.
No, I thought you guys, because you know your content is dope. You know, when you go to Canada and those different places, you know, it's well professional.
Thank you.
Clean and everything. So I thought that you guys got together and said, okay, we're gonna do this and just assist each other in each other's.
We just basically, if we sit down and we speak, you know, there's no competition between us. That's the problem we having with DJs. Cut out the competition and you would see how that would flow. People like to see the love and the vibes, bro. Some people like to see us go against each other, but some people like to see the vibes, like the love.
Right. I remember one of the times I heard you play when I really, you know, obviously I live in Atlanta now, so I wasn't in New York at the time when you was really blowing up. And I saw you play at Stuck in the 90s.
Oh, that was
Essence
like 2
Lounge,
years.
about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the folks that played, the DJs that played before you really went in.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
You know, pause.
And
and when you came on, I remember, I never forget, you started with some TV and TV themes.
Yeah.
And you had a speech for every TV theme. And everybody I was like, whoa, just how creative it was.
Yeah.
You know, I've never heard, you know, everybody played Cheers theme, all that stuff, but it was never that creative.
Correct.
And because I was sitting there going, okay, what is Riggo gonna play?
Well, that is exactly what I did. I'm in the hotel. Because again, when I have these events and stuff like that, I know what event is coming up.
Right.
So, all right, it's Stuck in the 90s. All right, let me see. What I gonna do, buddy? Some events you have to go in and you have to play, but an event like that where it's Stuck in the night, y'all coming to hear music, and I love events like that. You understand, where it kind of got a theme and people coming to hear genres of music or something like that. So Stuck in the 90s. All right, I'm gonna give y'all some 90s shit because I know that they had King IDs on it.
Yeah.
So I know the dancehall gone.
Yep.
The R&B gone. Reef was on it as well.
Yep.
The soca kind of gone too because it's one drop party. Yeah. And I don't really want to do no 90s soca, bro.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I don't want to play the soca. I want to play other stuff. So I was like, all right, you know what? And this is a segment that I learned from back in the days in Cafe Omar and them thing, because they used to do a dance called Remember the 90s.
Okay.
They used to do that. And when Mafia and Muffman used to come on, they used to play those songs, Rubber Ducky, you're the one, like, and mash up the place, bro. And this is back then.
Right.
So that's why, you see what I said? A lot I take from everybody and learn. This is what them guys was doing back then. All I did was enhance the segment because they only had 1 or 2 that they would play and then go back to dancehall and stuff like that. So all I did was use my brain. I said, you know what? I took myself on a journey back. Like, all right, what songs on TV I used to listen to, bro? What? Wait, this one. Wait out.
You've seen the evolution of the business, of course. I mean, you've been from records, vinyl, to CD, to now Serato, whatever. Where do you see it going in terms of your mind from here?
No, I would... As far as what, like the
just the whole bit,
equipment,
equipment. We have social media now that we're more on social media. We have merch that us as DJs. Before it was artists into merch. Now DJs are into merch. In terms of those areas, where do you see the business going? Where you're concerned,
I think right now where the business is going in a good direction. It's just some certain stuff just got to tweak.
Right.
But as far as like, it's 2024, bro. Yeah. You got to be prepared and ready for anything that's happening. Like technology is going to upgrade. I feel like just now they're going to eliminate laptops and we're going to be playing from like something from our phone or something like that. That's something that I want to see in the future. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Where I could be on my phone and I mix it like murder in the dance.
I think you have like a meta thing where it's like
and you think of a song that is coming.
Like you're looking at in the goggles, you're seeing turntables.
Virtual.
Right, virtual.
But there's no players in front of you.
Whoa.
And everybody hearing it outside. Like I see parties going to that too. Like
that's dope.
You don't even leave your house.
That's dope.
You don't leave your house. Let's say you purchase that virtual glasses or whatever.
Yeah, that's dope.
You sell the event on the glasses.
Whoa, that's dope.
In there, like basically like how we was doing the lives and in the pandemic. Imagine if everybody had a thing and you could make an avatar for yourself and your avatar walking around and dancing and you in your house.
Wow, that's dope.
That's fire.
That's dope. Now you're responsible for a couple of brands. You have Stiletto. What is it? Stiletto. The one you do here on
Bellini and Shades.
Bellini and Shades. How many brands do you have though? How many parties do you promote?
I have a lot.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't have. My main event that I do is my birthday, all white. I do the Bellini and Shades every year with Plexi as well, Code Red as well. What else do I do on a yearly? Yeah, that's basically it. Because I DJ a lot. So I have another brand that I just started with my bro Suave called Come With Your Bottle.
Okay.
So that's a event where you were the bartender. You bring a 750 milliliter bottle and you party.
Okay.
So that's it. I'm more focused on playing events. Gotcha. I know a lot of people say, in the business you gotta elevate to, but I am doing that. I always keep my events going on. Like every month I will probably do, every other month I'll do something in New York or I will have something here in Atlanta. Like Sunday, which is tomorrow, I have a Grown and Sexy brunch at Spice House.
Okay.
So I do little one-off things, but mainly I love to entertain people, bro. That's what I've been doing from yay high, and that's what I love to do. You know what I'm saying?
How long do you see yourself doing this, though?
Boy. I mean, everybody don't want to do this until they old and gray, but I don't know. I don't think I will ever stop. Like, look, Mike Tyson just had a fight there.
At 58?
At 58.
Yeah.
I think that could be me. I think I go dead on the set.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't. Hey, listen. Listen. At least I'm doing what I love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. What advice do you have to? I mean, your story is again. I'm just learning everything now. It's very fascinating. What advice do you have to give to upcoming? Because it's a different time now, anyway.
Yeah. Like my time was hard. My time was a struggle. Like there was not like the opportunities that's there now was not there before.
Right.
Like you really had to work.
Yeah.
You really had to prove yourself. And
even getting music now, you can get music.
You get music like nothing.
Before we had to buy music.
Buy it. I remember those days of going JW Records. Having to look for CDs and you got to remember the song and talk to the guy by the desk like, it go like this. Yo, I used to do that. And I'm 14, 15 and the guy looking at me like, but I got bread because I'm going and playing with my pops every weekend. You know what I'm saying? And then also I just started doing the radio station. So getting my little bread, and all I was doing is buying McDonald's and CDs.
McDonald's and CDs.
McDonald's and CDs, because JW Records across from the McDonald's.
Yeah. Why is that? Church and
And I used to go Walt Whitman. So after school, walk right there, JW. CDs, looking.
Wow.
And then after that, McDonald's.
Next time you're here is with it John Wayne?
John Wayne,
birthday party?
Yeah, January 18th.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I feel I'm gonna get them something different. But you know, that's the bad part is that everybody know me for soca. So when I see that card there, I'm like, damn, I gotta play soca. But yeah, you know,
maybe not. How does folks follow you on social media though?
Instagram. I mean, all my social handles, you just type in RIGGO, type in Riggo, and pop up. But my Instagram is Riggo, the number 2, letter D, world.
Riggo to the world.
Riggo to the world.
Anything else you want to tell folks, man? Because this is just part 1. You got a whole life ahead of you that we're going to meet.
Yeah. We got to come back.
Got to come back and chop it up.
Hey, listen, thank you for having me here. I definitely want to say thank you to everybody who, you know, rock with me, support, love the vibes, love the energy that I put out because, you know, I come from the heart.
Right.
I want to thank all the promoters around the world who ever booked me, who has hired me, who haven't hired me yet. Looking forward to working with y'all and, you know.
Is there a promoter that hasn't, like, in the soca world, that hasn't booked you yet?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I don't feel like I'm on everybody's favorite list. I am not, you know. Everybody don't like tea, you know. Some people like coffee.
That's true. I'm from St. Kitts Nevis. Have you been there?
What? You from St. Kitts?
Yeah.
I thought you was from Jamaica.
Everybody thinks that.
What the hell? You see, I learned a thing too.
No, everybody thinks that.
I thought you was I swear you was from Jamaica.
Not Jamaica. But everybody thinks that. But, you know, and it's funny, on my Facebook, Instagram, it says Big and Bold, St. Kitts Nevis.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But have you been to St. Kitts Nevis to play?
No, never been to St.
So that's one place.
See, I'm telling you, I haven't been a lot of places. Okay. I want to do Japan. I want to do, you know, those places. Furthest we went was, you know, London. But I want to start touching those territories.
So you haven't been to Africa yet either?
No, Africa.
All right. So there's room.
There is lots of ways to go.
Gotcha.
We got enough room.
Gotcha.
And I'm still young, you know. I ain't no old man, you know.
My special guest today, people, Riggo, stage god.
Yes, man.
My brother.
Definitely. Thank you for having me.
And folks, let me tell you, I'm going to toot my own horn for a minute. This is his first official interview.
Yes. On camera.
On camera.
Yeah.
So I feel honored, man.
Yeah.
I feel honored.
I feel like this here, I thought we was going to get more controversial. I think the next one, we're going to talk some shit.
Yeah. We're going to keep this mild for now.
I'm going to do some Cat Williams vibes.
Oh, shit.
Let's put a bottle of Hennessy here. Let me tell you a little something. You see you all right. Real thing.
That's going to be part few. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. That's youtube.com/Ricovibes. And we'll catch you next time on another edition of Take 5. My special guest today, once again, Riggo.
I know.
This episode of Take 5 with Ricovibes is brought to you by...
Hey yo, listen up. Y'all remember the 90s? The era of neon windbreakers, cassette tapes, and endless fun. Well, it's time to relive those golden days at Stuck in the 90s Atlanta. For the past 5 years, we've brought you back to the 90s. With the biggest, baddest, hypest party in the city. Stuck in the 90s. Saturday, January 25th. Celebrating our 5-year anniversary. Entertainment by from New York City. DJ Polish, King ID, and Back to Basic, alongside Atlanta Generals Juggler and John Wayne, Proper English, and One Drop Sound. All happening at Essence Lounge, 5439 Riverdale Road in Atlanta, from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Saturday, January 25th. Get tickets now at StuckInThe90sOfficial.com.